on our first load for the week already, which they sent it over to us Saturday while we were sitting in Georgia, and we went ahead and accepted it. But it's a load picked up in Georgia going to Missouri. It's going to be 567 miles loaded. It was 12 miles deadhead, and it was one piece at 142 pounds. So it's not a long run to start the week, but it gets us rolling, gets us to a decent area in Missouri where we should get something out of there. And they did actually call with a backup load or send a backup load over this morning, but that kind of fell through because it
560 something miles deadhead for 1,100 mile run. So we tried to negotiate with them, but I guess it wasn't enough money in the load to be able to everybody able to be able to make decent money. So it was something we had to turn down.
Yeah. So, and that happens, you know. You when you get out here, don't feel like you've got to accept every load, because you don't. If it doesn't make sense and it's not going to make you the money that you need to run, you don't have to take it. So
try to negotiate. If you guys can't come to an agreement on a good rate on deadhead miles on something like that, then you know it wasn't meant to be.
Yep, there's other loads that'll come along. So yeah, that's where we're at right now, and we will keep you posted, keep you updated. We'll probably be doing our driver swap here in about another hour or two, and Jason will be taking over. This one picked up this morning. It's delivering tomorrow morning, but we'll get there sometime this evening. And yeah, we'll catch up with y'all later. What's up, guys? It's Tuesday. We got delivered this morning in St. Louis, and we weren't scheduled to deliver till 10, but we were able to get offloaded early, like by 7 o'clock this morning. And that is because we were able to park in their dock last night. And after we delivered, we came to a Flying J. What Flying J are we at?
Oh, I don't know.
I don't even remember what city.
St. Louis.
Yeah, it's still St. Louis, but a little bit east of St. Louis. So anyway, yeah, I just wanted to let y'all know a little tip on something that happened last night. And I know better than this, but yeah, you know, sometimes you just don't think. So we always, usually if we're going to get to a place way before we're scheduled to deliver, we'll try to find somewhere we can park to kill the time before we have to deliver. And usually we'll generally look for truck stops, travel centers. If we can't find something like that, we'll look for either like a Walmart, Home Depot, Lowe's. And I usually go on Trucker Path and I'll look, and I found a Walmart that was like 3 miles from our delivery. And on Trucker Path, it said truck parking, yes. And it said it had 4 truck spots. And I always look at Google Maps, and you know, I look on there to see if I see trucks parked in the parking lot. And anyway, make a long story short, we got there last night, and of course, posted all over the parking lot, there was signs saying no overnight truck parking, no truck parking. We call, and they're like, yeah, city order, and it's no overnight parking. And normally if we're,
you know better.
I know better.
You know better.
I know, and it's like, normally if we're gonna go to especially a Walmart, we will call and ask, you know, do you allow overnight truck and RV parking?
Or even do the street view. Sometimes
and
you can
see if there's trucks. And I did, yeah, I did do the street view and all of that. And I just, you know, I was like, oh yeah, Trucker Pass said it, so it's got truck parking. And there was no reviews. And usually, even if it says that, I'll look at the reviews.
Yeah. And
because a lot of times the reviews, people will say no truck parking. Yeah, it's cool. But yeah, just my little mistake last night. So I just sharing that to let you know. You know,
the number one best way to be sure is call them.
Call them.
Yeah.
And I know that. I know better. And it just flew over my head last night. But yeah, so
luckily we were able to park at their dock though.
Yeah, luckily, like
it's
I said.
Funny, when you look at the drop-off's address and you do a street view, we actually seen a Panther truck parked at the dock, and we're like, yeah. Well, hey, why can't we do that?
On the Google Street View. So.
Yeah. There was an 18-wheeler Panther.
Yeah, so luckily we were able to do that. And And actually, after getting unloaded this morning and talking to the guy, I was talking to him and he's like, what time did you get here? And I'm like, oh, we got here last night, like around 10 o'clock. And he's like, oh, I'm like, evidently there was somebody there. I guess there's somebody there around the clock. And I was like, oh, well, could we have gotten unloaded last night? And he was like, yeah, you should have been able to. And I'm like, well, why didn't he? You know, I was here at the dock, but of course we didn't go up to the door because we're like, you know, it's 10 o'clock at night, ain't nobody here. But anyway, just one of those little things that happens, a little snafu in our thing. So anyway, yeah, we're just waiting. We don't have any backup load or any load offers yet. They did call with one. They sent one over and called with one.
Going to Colorado Springs.
Colorado Springs. And
so we counter offered.
Yeah, Jason countered, and
it was too much for what they wanted to pay. Yeah.
I mean, honestly, yeah, we don't go to Colorado unless we either have a backup or they're going to pay us money to get to a better board, because Colorado, for us anyway, straight trucks, is not a good area. You can end up sitting there for days. So, yeah, that's the only thing that's come across. And when we got on the board this morning, we were fourth. Was it fourth or fifth? We were fourth,
yeah.
And we were the only single 3 other teams. Now we're second, and one solo is ahead of us. So we'll see what we get. We're fixing to get around and go take some showers and see what we get. It's still early here. It's Central Time.
2 o'clock.
It's 2 o'clock our time, 1 o'clock local time. So we'll see what we get. We're gonna go freshen up, so fresh and so clean. Hi again, guys. We are on the move, and I am cooking dinner. We got us a load. It's going to be our second load for the week, and it's a really good load. I'll jump on tomorrow and give you all the details, but I am at the moment making dinner. I'm making up a shrimp stir fry. I've got some shrimp. I'm just cooking those up here, which they're almost done. Actually, I'm going to turn this off. And it's so easy. I just do shrimp, and then I get the frozen vegetables. We try to get organic even when we get frozen. So I've got like a California blend and a bag of broccoli, and so easy. I do my meat. Sometimes I do it with hamburger. I'll brown the meat, and then I'll set that aside, and then I saute up my vegetables and get them soft and cooked with some butter and seasoning, and it's so good and so easy for a quick dinner, and we both love it. So that's what I'm doing right now. I'll show you how I do it.
What's up, everybody? Wanted to give you guys an update where we're at today. It is Wednesday the 26th. We got our second load for the week. It's a real nice long one, which we're super excited about. Heather says I don't do enough of the load recap weekly videos, so she got me doing the video today. So if I mess up, bear with me.
I know y'all want to see his pretty mug.
This ugliness all up in this. But our second load of the week was picking up in Indiana, going to Northern California. We had to deadhead from St. Louis over to almost near Indianapolis to get it. It was about 222-mile deadhead, but the loaded miles were 2,210 miles, so about 20% deadhead. not too bad. We ain't complaining about that. We did ask for a little extra on the deadhead, but they wouldn't give it up. So, you know, we still wanted the nice long miles, so we went ahead and accepted that. They had offered Colorado at first, and I mean, Colorado is just a really bad area. As soon as you drop, you're going to be either waiting a week for your next load or deadheading out of there. And I think the closest place was Oklahoma City, which was like 650 miles, and that's just too much deadhead to be deadheading for. So it was only like a 700-mile run, but
that was the second Colorado.
Second Colorado yesterday that we were offered. We were offered it yesterday, and it was picking up this morning. We've already picked it up, so we're on route now. It's only one piece. It's 374 pounds. Now, what's cool about this is when they offered it to us, they said it was 6,500 pounds. But then when we got there, when we were getting ready to move the load bars and all that, asked them how much it was, they were all like, oh, one pallet, 300 pounds. We're like, all right, you know. It's always nice and exciting when you're expecting to get a heavy load, but then you get a light load. So that was pretty awesome. So, yep, we're going to be doing the trek all the way out to Northern California. I've heard there's been a lot of snow up in that area, you know, Wyoming, and Donner's Pass might have a little bit of snow already, but no, we checked out the weather and it doesn't look too bad. So we're gonna head that way. We'll probably get some drone footage in between, because we got plenty of time to kill on this one. It doesn't deliver until Friday night, so we'll keep you guys updated, and hopefully we'll get a load over the weekend. I don't want to sit over the weekend in California, but we'll see. You never know. Probably will end up sitting. If we do, you know, hopefully at least we just get a load offer for Monday, and then we know what we're doing. But all right, guys, peace.